Back, everybody. We're going to get into the next segment. I'd like to announce that BronxNet is now offering training in the South Bronx. Workshops begin today through June 24th at Pergons Theater. For more information, you can register at 718-960-1181 or email audrey@bronxnet.org. All righty. Our next guest is an actress and a model who has appeared on Law & Order and All My Children. She also plays a role in the upcoming film Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn. Please welcome Lola Jimoh to the Bronx. Here we go. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So you did an internship right here in these very studios.
I did.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm home in a way.
You are.
Cool.
You are. And
Yeah.
I was telling a number of people how people come here and they get their business on, they learn all they can, and then they go off to become bright stars.
Absolutely.
Like you. A lot of people are in news,
so.
a lot of people are doing production, a lot of people behind the scenes doing some wonderful things, making a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Like you.
No, I mean, working at BronxNet, doing an internship for Bronx Talk was an amazing experience for me. And I actually went to Lehman. I did a double major in theater and mass communications and a minor in Black Studies. So I was here for a long time. And it was really great just coming today to kind of be on campus and walk through my memory lane a little. Yeah. So it was fun.
And nothing's easy. You know, a lot of people go through and they say, a lot of young people especially, they think they can jump right into something and it'll start happening for them. But, there are a lot of challenges. A lot of work. And a lot of obstacles that get in the way.
Absolutely.
How did you overcome your challenges?
I think the most important thing is just determination. For me, I was already doing modeling while I was at Lehman. I had done, an ad with Essence Magazine. I had been in Ebony. I'd had a hair campaign with Avalon Hair Care. But when I came out with my, BA in theater and mass comm, it was kind of like, okay, how do I become, this leading lady? And a lot of it was determination. It was really networking and meeting people and developing relationships and finding out where I wanted to be. I think a lot of actors, when they come out of school, don't know where they want to go. Do you want to be on a sitcom that's three cameras? Do you want to be a leading lady that's only in films? Do you want to be in commercials? Do you want to do modeling? You have to really know what you want and streamline.
And how important is finding those relationships?
It's crucial. I didn't realize that really until I went to LA for the first time. I went out to LA.
That's a whole nother world out there.
Totally other place. I mean, it was funny because people have always thought that I was from LA because I talk kind of slow and I like bright colors, and they're like, she's kind of kooky. She doesn't wear black every day like the typical New Yorker. But no, it's very different. Yeah, no, it's very different. And there's a superficial aspect that I wasn't aware of. So I had to get adjusted. But I developed a lot of relationships there that taught me the importance of reaching out to directors that I wanted to work with, reaching out to casting directors that I wanted to work with, not being afraid to make phone calls on my own. I have an agent, I have a manager, but I believe that they get paid 10% for a reason because they have other clients. That's how much work they're doing. So you need to be proactively working for yourself.
So you get the magazine backstage, you get the Ross report that looks like a little TV guide.
I do. I'm on, NY castings. I'm on, LA castings. I'm on Actors Access.
Production list that comes in.
Absolutely. I'm emailing Tyler Perry's, fan-based people. You have to be out there and you have to let people know I'm here, I want to work with you, I'm sharing my story. And I think the more actors that are able to do that coming out of a program like what Lehman has, the more successful they'll be.
But a lot of people don't want you to call them. They want you to send in your picture.
Okay, so they say don't call, right?
Yeah.
But I sat down with a casting director once and I said, so how do you get jobs when you want to work with a director or on a project? And she's like, well, I call the office. I'm like, really? But I'm not allowed to call. So I mean, you have to know where and when to break the rules. And you have to be able to break the rules and take that risk and be okay with it.
And after
It's
you get your feet
terrifying.
wet, yeah, and after you
I
get
got
your
a
feet
million
wet,
no's.
they don't
People hung
mind you
up on
calling.
me. Yeah, I mean, but once you develop a relationship with them, they don't mind talking to you. If they know that you're putting in the work and that you're determined and you're about your business, then they'll take you seriously. They'll say, okay, yeah, fine, come in.
I sat at one of the agencies where they, they say, Lola's on the line. They shouted across the room, When they know you, it's okay. But
Yeah.
if you're just trying to get your feet wet and they don't know you, it's like,
It's
don't
rough.
pick up that phone.
But I think also it's kind of that determination again. So you're
Yeah.
sending out your headshot constantly to them. You're emailing them. You're letting them know about the things that you're working on and what you're doing to keep them up to date that you are working.
So how did you get your SAG card?
My SAG card.
Screen Actors Guild.
Yes, Screen Actors Guild, which is now SAG-AFTRA.
Yep.
So
I was an
I
after
got
before I
it.
was in SAG.
I was too,
Yeah.
from all my children. So, yeah, I got my SAG card doing I Think I Love My Wife, the Chris Rock film.
Yeah.
I had a small part where I was putting on lip gloss while Chris came on the subway. And it made it into the trailer, which everyone saw. And then the trailer was on Oprah. So then it was like, and that was great. And I got my SAG card.
There you go.
From that, I was able to kind of do other projects with indie film directors. And I actually did my own project. I wrote, direct, and produced 3 years ago a short film called Love in Zodiac.
Wow, you came
It's
a
a
long
romantic
way.
comedy, yeah. And that's a SAG short film. It's my first SAG short film as a director. So
Beautiful, beautiful.
it was really fun doing that project too.
Tell us about Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn.
Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn is a action crime film for all of you mafia fans out there. It's a really fun movie. It's basically based off of the writer William DeMeo. His character, Bobby Baldano, is this guy. He gets out of jail. He's on the bad side. And now he's, trying to really be, and that's him there.
Yeah.
He's trying to be, a better guy, but his lifestyle can't change. He is who he is. His father wants him, who plays Amada Santi is his father, wants him to be a better guy, but he just can't help but be a bad person, unfortunately. My part is with Ja Rule, and I basically play his assistant. Yeah, which was amazing because it was the second time I hung out with him.
How's it working with him?
It was great. I met him when I was dancing on a show a long time ago called Direct Effect.
Couldn't have been that long ago, right?
Not too long, but I was about 17 then.
Oh.
And to see him as an actress and a dancer and then hang out with him, it was really cool. And he's a great guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He was giving me wedding advice because I recently got engaged.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, make sure you love your wedding so much that you watch the wedding tape at least once a year. So I'm like, you watch your wedding tape? He's like, yeah, I always watch my wedding tape.
Next
I
time I
love
see
it.
him, I'm gonna bring that up. Say, Ja Rule, tell me about that wedding
So,
thing.
right?
Give me some wedding advice.
He said it was the best day of his life. So
So good. So what's next?
what's next is continuing to promote Love in Zodiac, my short film. It's going into a couple
Continue
of
to
the
call
local
all the
festivals.
agencies.
Yes. And also I'm directing a new project,
beautiful.
which is a documentary about black men in America.
Wow.
So stay tuned for that. And yeah,
And you're gonna come back and share that with us.
absolutely. Of course. It's my home.
There you go.
Right? Am I invited back?
You're always invited. Give us some information where people can get in touch with you. and follow you.
Absolutely. You can always follow my films and everything on IMDb under Lola Jimoh. That's my name, LOLAJIMOH, or just my website, which is lolajimoh.com.
There you go. She's DB. I'm DBL, Dr. Bobley. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
You
Thank
can come
you
back and
so
share
much.
more with us, okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, bring
I
the
would
trailers
love
and
to.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Lola Jimoh,
you.
actress, model, doing her thing. We love it. We love it. Look at all the young kids clapping for you. Give her a big hand. Let her hear you. Let her feel you.